Okay, all set to go. Here's Andres Gimenez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And now it's 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Bello, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Late on that fastball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now 1-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
No, foul ball.
1 out, base is empty. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Anthony Santander at the plate. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing and a 1-0. Appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Kicks and deals. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Next pitch inside. And that's ball 3. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Wong gets it to first. That's out number 3. Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
The center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, Jimenez. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one down the line, and foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Kerry Carpenter. Out towards left center. Varsho after it. Drops into the glove. That is the... And we're back here at Fenway Park. Second inning set to go. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First pitch inside. Just misses. And that one is inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, into the monster seats and gone. And next for Toronto, Adolis Garcia. And a foul ball. Hamilton on to first. One out in the second. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That one carrying. Forget it. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Now a chance for Alejandro Kirk. They got it for out number 2.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Ernie Clement now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Off the mark there, outside. And that's ball 1. Corrals it, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway. Now here is Tristan Casas. Berrios back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air out towards right center. Varsho on his way over. He makes the grab. One down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. One out, runner at second. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer. Line drive, base hit. Stanton around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. Here's the shortstop at the play. David Hamilton. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 1 out. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sabol. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Inside, 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2-2 now. And that's too high. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Towards first. Off balance feet. There's one. To first. Nice pick. Double play. Back here at Fenway. Here's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. Hamilton whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. That's down and in. A slider missed. Bichette at second with 2 down.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one hammered. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
Duran makes a move towards the gap. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Boston, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Connor Wong. This one in the air right field. Garcia heads after it. And it's caught for the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Ripped on a line. Garcia makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia. And that ends the inning. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Ball 1, no strikes.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Varsho, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up. One thing I found that was very cool, was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation. Even
Hamilton, quick feed to second for one, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in Boston, ready to go, bottom four. So stepping in for Boston, Kerry Carpenter. On the ground right side. Throws to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now batting Tristan Casas. Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is that. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Whitlock back to work. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Yep,
so a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's a ball.
There's the strike. Gets him to chase after that one. Clement on at first. Nobody out. Glove side, but it gets through. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it. But he put a great swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach. And just blasted it through the infield.
Now Bo Bichette. And that one clips the corner. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Next one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
The shortstop takes the ball. He caught it behind his back. He fires to the plate. There's one. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses the zone. 1-0. They'll sing you, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Good hitters count the 2-0. Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Jimenez. Now a relay to the plate.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Anthony Santander.
0-1's the count.
There's the swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. That one just misses. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing
Now
the walk.
pitching for the Red Sox.
Very gritty.
Number 63. Justin Clayton.
Contreras
Oh, that's off the plate.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1 out, bases full. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer
ball,
that pitch until
2
you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away
2
pitch.
strikes.
One at second.
That's an out.
Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Right side, Jimenez. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Hamilton checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Swing and a base hit, and they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
I'm sure he
Now
feels really
batting,
good about
catcher,
that one. That's
Blake.
about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Garcia grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Durant up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Garcia makes the play, and that's the inning. Top 6, and now for the Jays, Adolis Garcia. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And it's even up. And a strike on the outside edge.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Cold night like
0-1's the count.
tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's down and in.
Yep.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1.
Number 32.
And now Alejandro Kirk.
Justin
Durant
Wilson.
flying after this one. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
Now
No
batting.
messing around right
Third
there.
baseman,
I don't know how he's
30.
able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. Base hit, and now two aboard. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Just off the inside edge. First and second, 2 down. It's going to fall for a hit. Coming home. 1 run in. Here comes another. Play at the plate. Got him. That ends the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Alex Bregman. Slapped foul.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And another ball. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Gimenez slings to first, and that is out number 2. Triston Casas now at the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Josh Winkowski.
Garcia stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Santander on second. Contreras over at first with 1 away. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Bregman, the throw to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one drifts inside. And now 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. Santander makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And misses inside. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Rocketed out towards right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for three. 2 outs, base is empty. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the 8th. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Inside.
Just off the inside edge. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. And a full count now. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done it.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Hamilton. They get the force, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sabol. That one hammered, but pulled foul. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Santander going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Fly ball center field, Varsho. Snags it for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's Alex Bregman. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. We go to the 9th, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Winkowski back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a slow roller. Hamilton. The throw to first, and Bichette is retired. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That ball's foul.
The Jays up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And no one can get there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 strikes. Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. That's a base hit. Guerrero around second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Waste no time there. High fastball. Even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside and get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And now here is Adolis Garcia. That's back there. Got all of that one. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 11-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one. 0-1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Boston, here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. Upstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Triston Casas. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 11-3. Stanton stands in now and watches strike 1. And strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Ripped on the ground to second. Jimenez throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining. And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. First pitch misses. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now the catcher up to hit, Blake Sabol. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
Boog, you remember yours?
No throw, he's in there safely. Hamilton on at second with 2 down. High fly ball down the left field line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. This could end it. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
And your final